Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. I am Brusha Larnay, or you can just call me BA for short. And on this channel we talk about fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and beyond. And today I have a hair video for you guys. I'll be doing a quick review on this bum Aliexpress wig that I got for the low. So if you guys are interested in knowing the exact vendor that I bought this hair from, how much I paid for it, and how the upkeep is going, keep watching. We're gonna go ahead and get into the details about this hair that I have. It is so bum. But before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and insert a clip of me unboxing the wig and telling you guys a little details about the wig. So let's roll the tape. So here I am now just unboxing the wig. It came wrapped in this plastic bag with a letter of confirmation from the vendor, as well as a wig cap. Now it's time to unwrap the wig, and of course you guys already know it came with a black hairnet to keep the wig in place. So when it comes to the construction of the wig has 4 combs, and it also has 2 adjustable straps to fit it to the sizing of your head. And this is what the lace looks like. Plenty parting space, and the color is gorgeous. And I can definitely appreciate that the hair does not have any straggly ends. The hair appears to be full from the top all the way to the bottom. Alrighty, so this wig came from a vendor by the name of KUNGANG, and I'll put it right here on the screen so you guys can have it. This is a 4x4 lace wig, 20 inches. I'll show you guys what it looks like. 20 inches, and this is 180 density wig. Sorry. The color is 4B30. And I paid $149.59 for this wig, and that was with shipping and tax included. I think before tax and shipping this wig was $136, so overall I got it for basically $150. So I saw this wig almost 2 weeks ago, and this is just me sleeping with a bonnet on at night, waking up and not doing anything to this hair. I have not straightened it in 2 days, and look how soft it is. I do plan on straightening it tonight because I'm going out, but I haven't put much heat on it in 2 days, and it's still very soft, still very silky and smooth, and it's still pretty straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the cons and pros about this hair, starting off with the cons. So the first con is the fact that the color of the hair is brighter than what was pictured. So on the picture that they have posted, the highlights were actually a little darker than this. So when I unboxed the wig, I was kind of alarmed because I was like, oh my god, I'm not sure if those highlights are gonna look good on my skin complexion because they are much lighter than I expected them to be. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first put the wig on, I was kind of like, I don't really know if I like this color on me. But then as the days began to go by and the wig was still on my head, I began to really like it. And as of now, I can definitely say that I love this color on me. It's actually a very pretty color, but I don't think that this is 4B30. I don't think that it is, because I get the color 30 a lot, and 30 is not this blonde. But it's still a very pretty color, and I do now think that it complements my skin very well. Okay, so the second con is the density. So like I said, this is supposed to be 180 density. I don't think that this is 180. Well, at least to me, it doesn't seem or appear to be 180. This is more like between 150 and 130. I don't know. I don't think that it's 180. However, I will say that the hair is still very full, but I just don't believe it to be 180 density. But you guys can let me know what you think. Again, I'm gonna show you the back so you guys can see the fullness of it. It's not gonna be super straight right now, but this is what the hair looks like in the back. I just personally don't think it to be 180, but it's still full, so it's cool. And then the last con I would say is that the hair did have a smell to it prior to me unboxing it. So once I unboxed it and I took a little, you know, did a little sniff test, it definitely had a very mild smell to it. So you might want to co-wash the hair before installing it into your head. So now we're going to get into the pro. First pro is fast shipping. This hair took 11 days, so a week and a half to get to me. So I think that that's amazing considering the fact that this is coming from overseas. I did not have to wait long at all for this hair. So if you have a vacation coming up, a birthday coming up, or something, you know, special occasion coming up and you need hair last minute, I would definitely say go to this vendor and they will put you through the door. Next, this hair is soft. The texture of this hair is super soft. It definitely does feel 100% like human hair. I think it says it's Brazilian, and I do stand by that. I know a lot of Aliexpress vendors nowadays tend to mix hair up, synthetic and human hair, but I definitely think that this is 100% human hair. I do not get synthetic vibes from this hair at all. The third pro is the fact that this hair takes heat very well. Once this wig was installed and it was straight, it looked so good. Like, it got super straight. But the thing about me is, if I don't need to use heat on even my natural hair or a wig, I'm not going to use heat on it. I only use heat when it's time to use heat. Like I said, I've been in the house for the past 2 days, so I haven't had a reason to put heat to this hair. So when I finally do straighten the hair out, it's gonna be super straight. I did a test run on this, and I crimped it and I curled it, and it was bomb. And it still got back really straight after doing that. So, alright, next I would say that this wig fits perfectly. The fit of this wig is a perfect fit. So I think usually when companies send wigs, the standard cap and size is like a small to medium. I did put in my description once I paid for it to the vendor that I wanted a small to medium cap. If you want a larger cap, then I would say definitely let them know that up front, but I did specify that I needed a small to medium cap, and this wig fits perfect. It's not too big, not too small. It is literally the perfect fit for my head. I get nervous sometimes because I have a small head, so a lot of times I get wigs, they're super big, and it'd be a struggle trying to get them to fit on my head super snug. So I was happy that this was a perfect fit for me. Next, I would say that the hair has minimal shedding. So of course we know all hair sheds, human hair sheds, synthetic hair sheds, Brazilian, whatever kind of hair you have, it all sheds. But so far this hair has shedded very minimally. I have not had a lot of shedding with this hair at all. I'm running my fingers through right now and see if I'll get something. Nope, nothing. Let's see. I got one strand. I don't know if you guys can see that. I literally got one strand from combing through my hair. But even when I brush through this hair, I don't get that much shedding at all. So that's very good, because we know sometimes hair can shed like a dog. So I will say that this hair has done very good when it comes to not shedding. The next pro is the fact that the lace on this wig was super easy to work with. My knots are not bleached, but you really can't tell on this wig. There was enough lace in the front to have baby hairs, and then the parting space, of course, goes to about right here, which I think is pretty typical, and it gives it a great look. And the last pro is, of course, that the hair was affordable. This hair is super affordable. I know there's a lot of other vendors on AliExpress, which I'm not knocking any vendor at all. There's so many different vendors on AliExpress, and there's so many different ones that I want to try, but there are vendors on there that I have used in the past. Like, I have been faithful. I'm not gonna say their names, but I have been faithful by, there's two vendors that I love to death. But literally for this same wig, they were charging, I think, like $290, $150, $290, $150. I'm gonna go with $150 for the same, literally, y'all, the same wig. And that's the thing about AliExpress. Like, there's so many different vendors, but they're all selling the same exact wig. The same exact wig, just different prices. So I definitely looked up rocking with this vendor. I was like, you know what, it's just $150. If it's a terrible wig, it is what it is. At least I tried it out, and I'm gonna just go back to what I know. So I did take a risk, and thankfully KUNGANG came through for me, and this wig is so bomb. So I'm excited to purchase different units from them, and like I said, I'm gonna try other vendors on AliExpress as well. Pretty much you just have to do your research. I know that this vendor didn't have that many videos out, so it's kind of like a hit or miss, but I decided to just go ahead and roll with them to see what happened, and I'm happy that I did. Oh, and another thing, while I'm running my fingers through my hair, I'm remembering one thing I can say about this hair too that is a pro is the fact that the back does not get tangled. I know that that's a big issue with a lot of wigs, the fact that the nape area can get very tangly. So far I haven't had any issues at all with my nape area. I've had this installed for almost 2 weeks, so for the almost 2 weeks that this has been in my head, I think that the hair has been doing very well. So all in all, I would rate this wig about a 9, 1 through 10. I think it's super affordable. I think the quality is good, and it's definitely beginner friendly. If you are not a pro at installing wigs, because I'm definitely not, half the time I don't know what I'm doing, but if you are a beginner, I think that this would be really good. So hopefully this video benefited you in some form or fashion. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you're looking for a pre-highlighted wig, I would say go ahead and check out KUNGANG on AliExpress. Shipping is fast, quality is good, beginner friendly, doesn't shed, doesn't get nappy, doesn't tangle, takes heat well. All the pros are laid out. Again, like I said, the only cons for me was really like the density, which isn't terrible because it's still a very full wig. The color of the wig was not the same as pictured, but because you guys see my video, you guys can see the real color, so you won't have that problem because you know what the real color looks like. And then I think the last con was the smell, which of course all you gotta do is co-wash it and the smell would go away. But if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in my comment section. Before you go, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye.